Couple of days, it became clear that Chazz was onto something big.
The responsibility lies with the individual, not the fast food industry or not any industry at all.
Weaver ate as much as Spurlock did, up to 5,000 calories a day.
This morning I was there, and I had 2 McGriddles with sausage, egg, and cheese, pancakes with the sausage patty, and a cup of coffee.
My next guest this evening, returning to the show, he's still alive. From TrutonFitness.org, we have Chazz Weaver on the line. Chazz, welcome back. How are you doing?
Well, hello, Ireland out there. I'm doing fantastic.
National and international media flooded him with interviews. They wanted to know every last detail of how his body was going to be affected while eating nothing but McDonald's.
So I'm going to eat McDonald's for 30 days and stay fit. So I'm going to keep my abs.
Okay.
Okay? What do you think?
It's impossible.
Why is it impossible?
Because that's all that food is lard. I barely come here once a month.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay. But you need to exercise a lot.
Right.
So if you're going to eat it, you need to exercise quite a bit.
Right.
Right? And so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to show that you come in here and you understand and you exercise a lot, and you can eat it, not a whole lot of food, as long as you know what you're going to eat.
Right.
You can do it and not get fat.
That's awesome.
By the end of the first week, Chazz had eaten 29 meals for an average of 3,734 calories per day. During the first 5 days, Morgan Spurlock's average daily intake was 4,986 calories.
190.
It was 186 last week.
192, 193, 194. No. We have to stop everything.
In just 5 days, Spurlock gained 10 pounds, while Chazz Weaver lost 2. What is the reason for this disparity? How could Spurlock gain 10 pounds in roughly the same period that Chazz lost 2?
Okay, chicken McNuggets are 190 calories.
Well, instead of gorging himself as Spurlock did, Chazz simply adhered to proper caloric intake and he exercised. It is important to know what a calorie is and how it functions in your body. We tend to associate calories with food, but they apply to anything containing energy. For example, a gallon of gasoline contains about 31,000 calories. In a sense, humans are similar to cars. While every car needs energy to drive, every human needs energy to survive. Just as different-sized cars need distinct amounts of fuel to travel, different-sized humans need distinct amounts of energy to breathe, move, and pump blood. Unlike fossil fuel-driven cars, humans acquire their energy from food. The amount of calories in a food is a measure of how much potential energy that particular food possesses. The human body is much more efficient than most machines and requires a limited amount of calories for survival. All unused calories will be stored as fat, and in excess of 3,500 calories will be stored as 1 pound of fat. So, say you eat 55 calories, or 1 Oreo cookie more than your body needs, every day for a year. You'll have gained 6 pounds by the year's end, and if that same rate continues over several years, you'll soon be obese. Now you might be asking,
how do I do this? I don't know how many calories I need.
The Truth in Fitness website provides a calorie calculator that uses the Harris-Benedict formula, which is one of the most accurate methods for estimating the amount of daily calories your body needs to function at rest. It takes into account your height, weight, age, and gender.
Your calorie needs are going to be averaging about 2,500 calories a day.
In Super Size Me, Morgan Spurlock knew his target calorie intake was approximately 2,500 calories. Yet he proceeded to eat nearly twice that amount.
Double quarter pounder with cheese meal.
One meal, he ate 1,780 calories. In a matter of minutes, he consumed 71% of his total caloric needs for the day. And what was the result? To make matters worse, he stopped exercising. He essentially did everything possible to maximize his weight gain. Using the nutritional information that McDonald's provides for their customers, Chazz simply adhered to his daily caloric needs and continued to exercise.
Do you have this guy?
No.
Well, I decided to have a group of friends come over, join me for dinner at McDonald's, just for a change of pace, kind of see what I'm doing. Talk to them a little bit. Hey, I just want to say thanks for coming and joining me for McDonald's. That's pretty cool. I have 17 more days to go. So everything's going fine right now, no adverse reactions. I've actually dropped 6 pounds, which is interesting. And I know it's body fat because of the way that I'm becoming more vascular.
Spurlock continued his month-long binge and quickly packed on the
What
pounds.
do you think, Eric? 203? You're still eating over 200% of what your needs are.
While he gained 17 pounds of fat in 13 days, Chazz dropped 6. Eating from the same McDonald's menu, Chazz made responsible choices in the quantity of food he consumed and continued to lose body fat. Chazz and his partners from RCS have come to Las Vegas to attend the annual Electronic Transactions Association convention. Although Chazz is here to primarily network for business, he's determined to promote health and fitness to this new demographic.
But we also started a nonprofit organization. I'm eating McDonald's for 30 days straight.
Right on.
Showing that you can do it with proper exercise and understanding nutrition, you can do it without getting fat.
Chazz went to McDonald's to fuel up. He was headed to a cocktail party at the MGM Grand that was going to have free food and drink, none of which he could consume.
The only reason a muscle is in your body is for resistance. The body will actually cannibalize its muscle and bone tissue before it takes from its fat stores. For instance, you take an anorexic person, even though they're very thin, they're actually obese. If you look at their fat ratio compared to lean muscle, yeah, bottom line. Well, think about it. Have you ever seen somebody that has a broken arm, has a cast on, will take the cast off, it's really skinny? That's because the muscle atrophied. It wasn't being worked. It's the muscle. Even though you could be working out the rest of your body, the body's going to take from that muscle first before it takes from its fat cells until it can't take anymore.
Resistance training is absolutely critical in maintaining a fit lifestyle. As Chazz pointed out, if muscle goes unused, it will atrophy. Therefore, it is necessary to apply weight-bearing exercise to every muscle group in the body on a weekly basis.
Come on, baby. It's all you. It's all you. No help. Good.
Get your arms back. I got it. Training is also a mindset. So many people come in here and read the paper or are distracted, but when you're working out, you've got to keep your mind in and you get the maximum results because your body will react to the way that the mind is going. Your body will actually do more than your mind will let it. So that's why you need to constantly move it forward and have your concentration on every exercise so you don't get hurt.
Now, not everyone has to have muscles the size of Chazz's, but it is important to maintain a healthy amount of muscle mass, especially as you get older. Scientific studies have shown that weight-bearing exercise actually increases bone density and can prevent osteoporosis in women.
It's important when you're doing this exercise, when you get to the top, you breathe out, breathe in going down. So,
Resistance training also aids in the prevention of heart disease, adult-onset diabetes, and hypertension. An individual who participates in a resistance training program will experience an improved quality of life. When formulating a resistance training routine, it is important to outline your goals and research how you can best obtain them. Educate yourself on the theories and techniques of weight training by using the internet, community libraries, and bookstores. If you seek the assistance of a personal trainer, think critically of their advice. And be extremely skeptical of information that comes from individuals who seek to sell you products along with their advice. Remember, it's your body. You should be actively involved in the decisions that affect your health and longevity.
I'm personally in a state where I'm not where I want to be. I'm unhappy. I understand it. I'm unhappy with my weight, my size. You know, I'm getting a little thick in the middle. You know, I'm 40 years old. I shouldn't be, you know, 190 pounds or whatever I am. Optimally 165, 170 pounds. Unfortunately, I'm not willing to make the change.
That's the key right there.
But I understand it.